What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lex. In today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Okay, so do you remember that guy that broke into Gabbie's house under false pretenses? Did he? Did he not do it? Did he do it? Here's the thing, right? So the guy Nick that everyone's talking about, the one that went into Gabbie Hanna's house, he said that he was let in by Gabbie Hanna. Well, Gabbie Hanna, now that she's come down off her manic state, girl, allegedly, I don't want to be rude or offend the manic state community, God forbid, but I kind of feel like, let's see what's going on here. Let's investigate this little drama a little bit further, shall we? So I do have a interview with Nick, the guy who entered Gabbie Hanna's house, and you know, people are questioning, did he break in? Did he sneak in? And things of that nature. And I was like, let's talk about it, because let's be fair here. And I've seen, and I'm not defending Nick, because Nick could defend himself, but I've seen that he's been getting a lot of online recently. Like, a lot of people just are not vibing with him. So here's a couple of the things that Nick has been saying on his Instagram or TikTok and stuff like that. Here we go, roll it.
Saying like,
it's sad. I feel bad for her because she had to come here and give her negative energy, and it got her TikTok deleted. And she's, like she said, she put a lot of work into making that. I think that was her. I can't remember if that's someone else. And she just risked it all for what, you know?
yeah,
It's sad. I feel bad for her.
yeah. I mean, she was rightfully angry, because I just feel like there was no point like waiting, because she was waiting, or they, I don't know their pronouns. They were waiting like.
And see, this is the internet, so if that was me, now people would be attacking me for misgendering them, whether that's true or not, or whether
Yeah,
it's, you know what I mean?
yeah. But like they, you know, they waited 45 minutes for that, and I respect them so much for doing it, but I feel like it really got nowhere.
And it's sad because I'm going to move on with my life, and I'm going to pivot from this, and it's not going to last forever. And the people that are mad are not going to be mad forever. And eventually they'll realize that they wasted their time, and I'm going to have to pivot this into something else because I have a life too, and I don't want to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. So if I can try to turn a bad situation into something, I don't think that's clout chasing. I just think that's what anybody would do in given situation. And if I knew the threats and the evil stuff that's being, people are saying enjoy the clout. I'm not enjoying the clout, people. I have to flee my own home and install a security camera. And my parents and my family are scared for their lives, and I don't think that's right, regardless of what people think that I did.
And I don't think it's right either, but honey, right now the situation's not about you.
That's not clout. Having hundreds of death threats a minute and people doxing your families, that's not clout.
It's a horrible form of clout. But to pivot, because it's not about that right now. That's not what we're trying to get out. It's not about you. But
Phone's dying. A lot of people, close friends and things, have been hitting me up throughout this, so I'm gonna have to go pretty shortly here. If there's anything else you want to add.
I feel okay. Yeah.
Quick.
Just, I'm trying to think. We got off topic here.
Public information. Well, show up then. Show up. I beg somebody to show up. I'm begging you. But just like this situation, nobody will. Only somebody like me will, and they'll have good intentions. I beg everyone to show up. I'm not there. Please don't go to my family's house. Leave them out of it. If you really want to do something, come to my house. Come find me. Just like everybody said, public information, come to my house. Come, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging anyone. But you know what? They won't. Do you know?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go now because that was kind of a lot. It's about a whole other entity, a whole nother person. I didn't get to speak a lot. I thought people were bullshitting when they said that you interrupted them. I'm out. Bye.
I really let people talk, so that's fine. Come to my house. Come. I'll make you some coffee. Maybe we can talk about it. No matter what I do, people are gonna say something, so come to my house. Please. I hope someone's recording this.
Well, you know, I have the receipts, girl, because we Googled it. What happens if you go into someone's house, break in, and it's right here. It says right here, the punishment for an offense under subsection A of the section is 1, a fine under the title of imprisonment for not more than 10 years or both if the offense is committed with the intent to commit a felony, or 2, a fine under the title of imprisonment for not more than 6 months or both in any other case. Drama investigator has been on the T, girl. So Nick has gotten so many followers from the situation that happened with him and Gabbie Hanna. His TikTok has exploded. People were saying rumors that he was doing 24-hour TikTok lives and stuff. Like, I don't really know. I didn't keep up with that. But I did see that he did post a couple of TikToks about it. Even so far, if this is his real account, messaging H3H3 and saying, hey, can I get on the show? I want to tell my side, which to no avail. He never made it on the show yet. So people were then asking him, are you clout chasing? You're doing this for views and clicks. And then he responded that no, he wasn't. But it sparked so much online debate with what he's going through that people were saying, are you doing this for clout? And I kind of feel like, one, I think a lot of people do things online for clout, salacious titles and clicks and views, but what really matters is what Gabbie Hanna thinks and then the truth of what actually happened with Nick, right? Because some people are saying, well, Nick, you basically went to her house knowing she was in a panic state, you took advantage of her. Nick's side of the situation is saying, I was trying to help her, what do you want me to do? Like, it's very interesting tea. And this is where the drama gets a little bit serious because people are saying that now that Gabbie Hanna is coming down and she's coming to her senses, will she file a lawsuit against Nick? Well, I spoke to Nick and we're gonna confirm it. I asked him, have you received any legal documents from Gabbie Hanna? And he said, no, not at this time. People are arguing whether or not Nick did or did not break into her home. Here's what Gabbie Hanna said about that.
Mommy and Daddy, thank you. By the way, Nick,
Yes.
I know you know who I am. Come on. Why did you lie to me this whole time? Why did you lie to me? That's for my acne, you dumb cunt. Get the fuck out of my house, now. Now. Now! I did ask those 2 officers though, did you go get the guy who admitted to getting into my home by coercion to try to cause harm? Did you find him? Did you try? You didn't know his name?
I remember seeing when this whole thing went down, I remember seeing his video at Gabbie Hanna's door, knocking on the door and saying, can I come in? And she said, sure. She let him in. Let us not forget. But people are questioning the morality of that situation because was she in the right state of mind to let him in? Does that make sense? And I'm not trying to choose sides here because Gabbie Hanna can flip on me. All the drama channels are coming for me. All the drama, like it's very much that, right? Like I said, Gabbie Hanna could defend herself. Nick can defend himself. I'm just reporting the news, girl. And then Gabbie went on to talk about the 5 cops that went into her house. Then people are now speculating that while he was in her house, he allegedly stole one of Gabbie Hanna's Cartier bracelets, girl. And he basically defended himself, but here we go with that.
Oh, you better believe I brought receipts. Here's my ticket to the Broad in Los Angeles in the Infinity Room, August 22nd. Here's me at the Broad with the same Infinity Room 2 days ago. Here's zoomed in so you can see the bracelet a little. Here's another picture zoomed in where you can see me wearing the bracelet. My literal same tattoos that I have, obviously. Some more pictures of me at the Broad, bracelet right there. Yeah, so I had a good time at the Broad and I did not steal anybody's bracelet. Didn't hurt anybody. People love to make things up on the internet though.
But all that to say this, girl, it doesn't matter what I have to say. What matters is you, the people in the comments down below. What do you think about the situation with Nick, with Gabbie Hanna? In my opinion, I think that everybody's wrong. I think that Nick made some mistakes. I think that Gabbie Hanna made some mistakes. So I don't really think that there's a person that is 100% an angel here. But I do start to question Gabbie Hanna's motive because of the whole TMZ thing, that she was so happy that she was on TMZ, was then led people to believe, did she clickbait for views? Did she start this whole thing for views? But then you have the Nick situation over here. So it's just so much that if you're coming from me for an honest opinion over something, I don't think I am ready to give you that just yet. I'm gonna have to take a step back and think about what's really going on here. So we're gonna get Nick on the phone via FaceTime. I do wanna say this, for legal reasons, please do not send any hate. Please be respectfully, keep it cute and classy in the comments. We can agree to disagree, and let's start. Very interesting team. Okay, so I was supposed to interview Nick, right? But like, check this out. You're not gonna believe it. Little kitties up here. So we spoke to him over the phone to get him on this show so he can tell his side of the drama. And I sent him an email, like a contract. It was like very simple, and I'll read it over with you. It was like a non-disclosure agreement. It says Rich Lux, and this agreement is between Rich Lux, and I just blurred out my name, and then Nick, and I blurred out his information, his name. On August 31st, 2022, this states that Rich Lux LLC won't post the YouTube video with Nick interview until Nick approves. So basically, when I spoke to Nick, or his team rather, they were so concerned about like the video being posted without them approving it. Okay, so I'll post the video, I'll do the interview with him. We were gonna do it via, I think it's like just via FaceTime like this, right? I'll just like answer questions and he can talk about it. And then I was gonna upload the video. Well, once they approve it. So I know we talked it over. I sent him that agreement. He didn't want to sign it. He sent me his agreement, which was pages and pages and pages and pages. Oh my God, this thing was so long, girl. Like, I was like, oh my God. First of all, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. My lawyer's asleep. And this is literally to give you a chance to come onto my platform and just say what you've already been saying on TikTok. And I told him I'm not gonna sign that. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't got time to read pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of this agreement of you simply just coming on and telling your side of the situation. I cannot manipulate your side if you're speaking wholeheartedly from the truth, right? So I told him, no, I'm gonna walk away. I don't wanna interview anymore. It's not that serious to me to sit there and read all these pages when I already sent you a very clear, concise, and fair document. So based on that situation, it really rubbed me the wrong way. I kind of feel like Nick is hiding something. I feel like there's something to the situation that he doesn't want to be involved, and that's just my opinion on it. I'm not gonna air out the personal conversations or the phone calls, you know, because if you guys know this channel, that's not my gig. If he doesn't want to come on and tell his side, he doesn't want to come on and tell his side. I set the terms, standards, and agreements, which were fair. It was, Nick, you come on, we have an interview, I hold it up like this, ask you questions, and then you approve it, I post the video. It's not that hard. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that big of a deal. And I told Nick on the phone, I was just like, or his team rather, I don't know who it was. I was like, you know, the internet already has their mind made up about you. The internet is already saying, due to, you know, the court of public opinion, that, you know, it was in bad taste that you entered her house and yada, 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 right? This is giving him an opportunity to come on here and speak his side. And, you know, he agreed to it. He didn't want to agree to my terms, which are very, like, literally one sentence. And again, I'm going to reiterate it. My contract is clearly stated, you give your side on video, and then I let you approve it, and then I post it. His version of the contract was this pages and pages long. I just did not want to no. It's not that serious. I've dealt with bigger celebrities that were like, all right, let's just shoot the breeze. I don't got nothing to hide. This is what it is. This is how I feel. By the way, check out my album. It's gonna drop next week, yada, yada, yada. Like anything like that, right? It's clear and simple, but because he didn't want to agree, and I'm pretty sure that his contract was a standard agreement. I'm not saying his contract was shady, but I'm pretty sure it was a standard agreement, but it was like, it was not needed to be that long. I mean, I can literally show you how long it was, but it has all his information stuff. I mean, it was just like girl, really? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's just literally just come on camera and tell your side of the story. There's nothing to manipulate or hide. So because of that, I feel like he made it so overly complicated and more than what it needs to be. I decided to walk away, and in the future, I'll be hearing a lot less from Nick, because I found the whole situation to be it rubbed me the wrong way rather. So hope you have a good life, hope you have a good day, and I was trying to give you an opportunity for you to speak your side of the story. It just didn't work out that way, so wish you the best, girl. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.